just set up snares and a couple footholds last night. I set 3 footholds, 2 flat sets and a dirt hole, and then I set up a snare right here on this crossing. And first night we got a nice red fox. So that's pretty cool. We usually don't get them in the first night. It usually takes 3 or 4 days for the scent to disperse, but we got lucky and pulled one, snared one right good. Got him around the back hip. It was set for coyote, so I had about a 12-inch loop. So that's pretty typical when dealing with fox, but he dispatched himself, so we're gonna get him out and head on down the line.
Looks when we come around so they can see how open it is.
Oh yeah. Alrighty guys, well, back here we just set up a nice little, the trail's going right underneath that log. And I set the snare up right like that, and real faint trail in the snow, just one set of tracks. So we set that up. We got us a nice, this looks like a more mature red fox. That's number 2 on the year. We've been trapping for 2 weeks now, and it's a great sight to see, is a nice mature red fox in your snare. So we're gonna dispatch this guy and we're gonna head that way. Right here, guys, have a real faint trail. Goes all the way up, wraps around, and keeps going. We're at the bottom here. There we got a field, and over here we have some real thick land. And this is just a natural highway here for all different types of animals. And we just follow the trail to a nice neck down, and there's our fox. Alrighty guys, well, checking the line today, and we came down here on this snare. I could see it from a mile away that we had a red fox dangling. This is the first for me to actually see one jump up and hook a limb like he did. But anyhow, this is our 3rd red fox and 3 weeks trapping. Mainly running snares. We've had the coldest of colds and warmest of warms for this time of year, so it's a crapshoot with the footholds. We got 3 of those out and haven't got anything in them, but still doing good on the snares. Only got about a dozen at this point. I gotta get out and remake sets and stuff. Been real busy, but we're keeping at them. We're headed that way. Alrighty guys, well, this marks our 2-week point of trapping this season. We've had about a dozen snares and 3 footholds, and we've caught coyote and 3 fox. So that's really exceptional work right there, and just love coming up on a set and seeing my chain bounce. This is a nice yote. It's a transition up on this flat land. It's like sits up high around a swamp. We've called it for years the island, and it's a great spot to get on some canines for sure, anything of that matter. We're gonna dispatch this guy and we're gonna head that way. Alrighty guys, well today's January 11th. We're out here checking our coyote snares, and I'm just going to show you the type of location I'm at. So right here we have a really nice gas line, cuts through a swamp. Up in there's where I've been catching all the critters, or all the coyotes and the canines in this video. So I was catching them good up there for about 3 weeks, and they stopped hitting my snares. They weren't even moving through, so I started branching out, looking around, and came across this, saw some fox tracks, saw one set of coyote tracks. So then I found this nice little trail. It wasn't real, it was really faint coming right through here. And I set up a snare. It was a real tight trail. It was just a perfect set. And I got this nice young dog, nice Ohio dog, and my homemade snares. And he's held there. He's in no pain or suffering at all. He's just hanging out. So we're gonna get in there and we're gonna dispatch him. Alrighty guys, well that's the end of that video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was one property, pretty suburban area kinda, about 60-70 acres tops, 3 coyotes, 3 fox. Still got a few sets there, might pull another, who knows. I got 2 other properties that I'm looking to trap, and hopefully make a few catch videos this year other than just the one last year. I hope in general to post a ton more than I did last year, and keep you guys interested in the art of trapping. If you want to see more of my life day to day, I'd check out my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or my website nimmycreek.com. All this will be linked below, as well as my snares. I've actually put them on the market and been selling quite a few. Thanks a lot guys for buying those. You can see how I make them. I mean, they're hardcore. They're definitely worth the money. I just like to see kids using good stuff if they're gonna snare. So those are down there below. Camera gear, everything else I use, and check that out. And on that note guys, I will see you next time.